Hey fellow vault dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today we are taking closer look on Dodgy perk card because it received a crazy buff in latest update. And let me show you what exactly this means and why you should use it now, if you didn't before. Okay, for the test purposes, I will heal up. I want to fully heal up. I will eat something as well. And for the first test, I unequipped all of my defensive perks. The other perks left in here because they do not affect my survivability. Then no defensive perks. I do have my armor on me, then I have quite solid resistance just from armor and the mutations. I'm not suppressing any mutations. As you can see, my standard setup and empath will be helping, of course, as I'm using class trick. I'm always using class trick, then 4 empath is beneficial for me. And now with that, we have a sentry bot in here that will be attacking us. And let's see how my survivability looks like. No defensive perks, just my armor and mutations. Plus my health is 388. And as you can see, he's doing some damage. Surprisingly, I think his energy guns are broken. He's doing damage with melee, but his energy guns are doing absolutely nothing. That's weird stuff. I never noticed that before. But his melee attack are clearly working. Okay, now I will heal up and we equip Dodgy. Only Dodgy, nothing else. Dodgy. Dodgy equipped. He's resting a little bit. He's ready to action again. And now what you can notice, he's hitting me and it consumes 30 of my AP every time he hits me. But because now there is a 2-second cooldown, then my AP have a time to regenerate. Even though I'm a full health, what means my AP is not very high, have 232. You can observe my AP is going up, going back down. Every 2 seconds he's able to drop my AP. What I noticed as well, if he's shooting really fast, he's able to drop my AP by 60 instead of 30. But anyway, if you pay attention to my health, like before I equipped Dodgy, he was easily able to drop me down. Now, that's the only difference. Only thing I did is equip Dodgy. And my AP is able to regenerate fast enough. Even though it's sometimes consuming 60 AP instead of 30, what is intended, then I'm still able to regenerate. And he's dropping my health, then I have more AP because I have unyielding armor. Then if I'm lower on health, I'm even more tanky because my AP pool is going up. That's additional side effect of this buff. It benefits bloodied builds way more than full health builds. Although full health builds can already use it thanks to food buffs. Like I'm running corn soup, and that's basically by itself enough with herbivore mutation to keep my AP up and keep using Dodgy constantly. My Dodgy is running all the time. Like in the past, the downside of Dodgy was, why did he give up? Hey, hello there. Alright, he's on it. Yeah, if he shoots really fast, he's able to consume more than 30 AP. I think once he managed to consume 90 AP because he shoots so fast 3 times. And now I'm dead, but we'll be back. And now for the next test, we equip defensive perks. I mean, blocker will be doing the most of work in here, but we equip as well what I'm usually using for my defense. Ricochet and Serendipity. Then now we have Dodgy, Ricochet, Serendipity, and one more, Nerd Rage. We need Nerd Rage as well. Nerd Rage, Dodgy, Serendipity, and Blocker. Plus, I already have Fireproof from someone who's sharing that, but I will equip mine anyway. Okay, let's go again. Oh, he's back in his garage, and let's see what he can do now. You see that? That's all he can do. And still, Ricochet with Vampire Weapon in hand is working. What means whenever he ricochet his own shot on himself, I'm healing. Then it's still working. Then at this moment, I'm like completely unkillable. He cannot do a thing. Even though my AP is not really high because I'm at full health at this moment, that's enough because this 2-second cooldown, even if he's able to consume 60 instead of 30, I'm still fine. He cannot do a thing to me. I think that's clear at this point. Then let's go to the next test. Power armor test. We'll equip power armor and we'll test with perks and without perks. Ultra sight power armor because I have emergency protocols in here. Emergency protocols are really powerful. Alright, we will manage to enter this power armor. He has a break. Alright, and now let's see what he can do. I keep the defensive perks for the first test, then we unequip them. He can heal me when he shoots me. Now it's a legendary perk and the ricochet, then that will be a lot of healing whenever he's using this energy weapon that's actually not doing damage. What's really interesting. I'm curious if other enemies equipped with energy weapons can do damage, or is it just this guy broken, or everything? And now as you can see, he's not able to do anything, but that's clear at this point. Let's unequip those defensive perks. Blocker out, fireproof out, Ned Rage out, Dodgy out, Serendipity, Ricochet out. Now let's see how much damage he can do, then we re-equip just Dodgy. Yeah, power armor itself, as you can see, it's a good solid protection. He's not doing crazy high damage. Let's see how much exactly he's doing when he hits me. It's like 14. Yes, 14 damage. Let him confirm it. 14 damage. Oh, actually he did 1 damage with his energy gun. And there is something, okay, he's doing 14 damage. Let's equip Dodgy. Dodgy back up. Let's see how much damage he can do. Come on, wake up. Okay, he's on the break, but we'll see. 276 health at this moment. And his melee hit, please do it. Melee attack, 267. You see the difference? That was 14 damage before. Let him confirm the result. Hit again, 258. It's 9. From 14 damage to 9. 9 damage now. That's a huge difference. From 14 to 9. Just by using this one perk card. And we are not even at emergency protocols range. And he's not a low level enemy. He's level 75 legendary sentry bot. And you can see how much Dodgy is doing by itself. And even in power armor, without bonuses from regular armor, I have enough AP, as it's regenerate fast enough. It start kicking, like, if they will make this break 1 second or so, it will not have time to jump back up. But because it's 2-second break, then whatever he took away from my AP bar, it can regenerate. And that's the reason I wasn't using Dodgy before, because if in the middle of the fight you run out of AP, you cannot do anything. You cannot engage VATS, you cannot sprint, you cannot use a jetpack, nothing. Like, you are like losing half of your abilities. Now, since he cannot, even when rapid firing at me, consume all my AP, I can have benefits of Dodgy and still have my AP. Are we in the nether? Yeah, we are in the emergency protocols range. Emergency protocols, and he's doing 3 damage. He's doing 3 damage now. 3 damage. Okay, let's see without Dodgy. Without Dodgy, what's the difference? How much damage can you do now? Melee attack, please. 6. You see the difference? From 6 to 3. Because that's exactly how damage resistance and damage mitigation works in this game, the more percent reduction you already have, the more benefits you are getting from adding any more on top of that. Like, you see now, he's doing 5 to 6 damage. With Dodgy, I'm cutting it by half. It's in practice, as you can see in practice, it's 50% damage reduction. And let me now add the blocker on top of everything. What he can do, 27 health, let him hit. 26, you see that? 24, then he's doing between 1 and 2 damage. It needs to be rounded up or down because it's not enough damage to reflect it. It's between 1 and 2 damage. 2 perks going from 6 to 1.5 about, let's say 1.5 damage with 2 perks. But his energy weapon is not healing me. Did they change it? I have electric absorption, I should be healing. Maybe they changed it, or maybe just because his weapons are broken it's not healing me. I'm not 100% sure. Ricochet was healing me. My electric absorption is not healing me. What's a little bit worrying, I would need to consume some of this fusion core. Good that I have jetpack. Jetpack is perfect in consuming fusion cores. I consume a little bit of my fusion core and he's not recharging my fusion core. Then I think it's just his weapons are totally broken. Something is odd with his laser weapons. It doesn't registering as actual a laser weapon. It's not an energy weapon according to my perks. My core is not recharging. I think we can thanks for his services now. Thank you. Suppressor submachine gun. Alright, then that will be Dodgy. Let me know what you think, guys. What you think about Dodgy and what you are making out of these results that I just showcased in this video. I hope it was helpful for you, as I do recommend to use it. It's a super Dodgy now. It's not a Dodgy we know, it's a super Dodgy. It's basically crazy damage reduction almost for free. And that being said, I'll be signing out and see you guys in the next one.